Hey everybody, Adam here with Hometown Acres. Welcome back. So if you've watched our last few videos, you know we've been working on this plot of land down here on the entrance of our driveway to our property. And what we've done so far is we've taken a sprayer, sprayed it, killed all the switchgrass that was here and all the wild weeds and everything else. And then we took a middle buster, single bottom plow, plowed it all up. And after we got done with that, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do with it. We were considering putting in a cornfield. We were considering just smoothing it all out and making a lawn. A couple other ideas we've had, but what we've ended up deciding we're going to do is we're just going to turn it into a nice smooth lawn. I think we're going to put a 3-rail white horse fence along the front, plant a couple of trees, really increase the curb appeal of the property. You know, just be proud of the property when you pull in the driveway. That's what I'm after anyway. So now that we've got the field all plowed and broken up, the next step is to smooth it all out. And this is the right tool for the job here. This is a York rake. I rented this from Green Hill Farms, and I know it's kind of a local place and a lot of you aren't in northwestern Pennsylvania, but if you are, Green Hill Farms is a small family-run Kubota dealership, but they also have a rental shop there. And this was $75 for the day. I don't think you can beat that. It's a $6,000 or $7,000 attachment. To be able to rent it for $75 for the day and not have that big upfront cost, get the job done, take it back and be done with it, you just can't beat it. But yeah, if you're in the area and you're looking for equipment rentals, or if you want to buy a Kubota tractor, Green Hill Farms, great people, family owned, and they're really knowledgeable and can help you out with what you're looking for. So anyway, here's what we got going on here. Like I said, we just plowed this. You can see all the rocks that are in here, very uneven ground with all these furrows. And this York rake, what it's designed to do is this spins backwards. And then you've got a guard here that keeps all the rocks from going through, and it kind of just filters dirt out the backside and it pulls all the rocks forward. So it's good for two things. It's going to smooth out all this ground, and it's also going to collect all the rocks, and it's angled this way so that it spits all the rocks off this way. It does have a hydraulic here that you can hydraulically angle the York rake. However, I don't have rear remotes on this tractor, so what they did was they just went ahead and angled it for me so it was offset to one side already to begin with. So this would be even more useful if I had rear remotes, but I don't. So we're just going to use it as is and just make sure that we have all the rocks going the direction we want. so here's the finished product. We ended up making about 3 passes. The first pass was just to smooth out all of those potato plow furrows. That way when I'm coming through here for the second and third pass, my tractor tires will be level and I wouldn't be tipping one way or the other and digging down in. After I got it smoothed out, the second pass was meant to kind of dig down and break up as much as I could. Now granted, that thing's not a tiller, it's not meant to go 6-8 inches deep, but it will go down 3 or 4 inches, and that's enough to break up what I was looking for. After that, the third pass was just to kind of skim coat the top and try to skim as many rocks to the side as I could, you know, along with these switchgrass root ball clusters, and it did a pretty good job at that. I'll show you some of the rocks I got off the side here. So here's just one bucket full that I got out of there, and I actually wish I had a rock bucket because I hand picked all those rocks out of this pile of switchgrass roots here. So yeah, a rock bucket would have come in handy for loading that up. I'm gonna keep this pile of rocks here for something. I'll find a use for them down the road. My first thought is probably muddy ATV trails this winter, but we'll figure something out for them. All right, so I just took the power rake back to Green Hill Farms, and that is one impressive piece of equipment there. A box blade really just does not hold a candle to a power rake. I usually use the box blade on my gravel driveway here. You can see it runs all the way up to the house up there, and I actually hit it with the power rake on the way back up, and yeah, like I said, the box blade, there's just no comparison. That power rake really does a nice job of smoothing things out. One pass and done. Anyway, so being that it's September, I was thinking I'd be able to seed this immediately, and as soon as I hopped off the tractor, I get out my phone and look at the weather channel because you want rain right after you seed. And if you look at this, there is no rain in the forecast for the next 15 days. I think the highest it gets up to is like 20%. It's crazy. So yeah, like I said, we're really far away from the house, at probably 1,000 feet. I'd have to go get 10 100-foot hoses to irrigate this down here, and with no rain in the forecast, we're just gonna hold off until maybe October to get this seeded. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, click that subscribe button, and check out some other videos. Thanks for watching.